Greetings. Today we continue in section 2 of part 2 on our series in Daniel chapter 11 on Daniel's explanation of the truth. We pick up today with Daniel 11:6. The literal says, "And after his particular years, they shall make a league together themselves. And a daughter of the king of the south direction, she shall enter in toward the king of the north direction for the purpose of to make arrangements with him." The years of history that would unfold between these rulers of these two kingdoms, the north and the south, read like a modern day soap opera. And after his particular years refers to the first Ptolemy. Time has passed. In fact, between Daniel 11:5, which transpires about 312 BC, and Daniel 11:20, about 175 BC, 137 years of time have passed. In his particular seed it shall not stand. Ptolemy's daughter and her son would not possess the throne of the northern kingdom, which was his plan to be achieved when it was executed. The scriptures continue and say, "And she shall be delivered over herself, and the same ones bearing her, and the young woman increasing her strength in particular seasons of time." Ptolemy dies in Egypt, and Antiochus Thus takes his former wife Laodice back, who in turn poisons him. Laodice then has Bernice and her son killed, placing her son on the throne in his father's stead. So Antiochus Thus had received a great financial gain for taking Bernice and setting Laodice aside. All those who were associated with Bernice were killed in this northern kingdom. Now, trying to settle disputes by intermarriage between warring factions, and even as a preventative measure, had become a common practice by this time in human history. In fact, the scriptures reveal that Solomon may have been the epitome of this tactic. 1 Kings chapter 11 verse 1 says, "But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites. Of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, You shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you. For surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon clave unto these in love." 1 Kings 11:3 says, "And he had 700 wives." Positively, they're described as princesses, "and 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart. For it came to pass when Solomon was old that his wives turned away his heart after other gods. And his heart was not perfect with the Lord God his father, as was the heart of David his father." 2 Kings chapter 8 and verse 18 says, "And he," referring Jehoram, that's Jehoshaphat's son, "walked in the ways of the kings of Israel, and did as the house of Ahab, for the daughter of Ahab was his wife. And he did evil in the sight of the Lord." Again, in verse 26 of 2 Kings 8, it says, 22 years old was Ahijah when he began to reign, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Athaliah, the daughter of Omri, that's Ahab's father, king of Israel. And he walked in the way of the house of Ahab, and did evil in the sight of the Lord, as did the house of Ahab, for he was son-in-law of the house of Ahab.